Hello, and we are here with round 2 of the Lambda Legal Cup Series. This time I am joined by Carol for commentary.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary pals.
And I think we're just going to go right into this. Not Indianapolis, we're at Daytona today.
That's right, the World Center of Racing itself.
We will do 32 lap heats.
A lot of upsets in the last round of heats. Let's hope these drivers can make their dreams come true tonight at the Daytona 500.
Well, I don't know if it's the Daytona 500 if it's happening in the second race of the year.
It's still the Super Bowl of Star Car Racing, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Drivers, to your cars.
Sofia Navarro is on the pole, with Silver Winters second and Ty Dillon third. Is my audio good?
Being Van Gisbergen in fourth shouldn't be a surprise. He's been improving on these ovals.
All right, that is Alyssa Greaves in 5th place. And then 6th is Ryan Blaney. 7th is Figgy Earnhardt. 8th, Travis Pastrana. 9th is Roman Grosjean. And rounding out the top 10 is Tyler Reddick. Pace car is in. And we
Ready to go green.
are green. Field's already fanning out quite a bit, going 3 and 4 wide already. Contact between the two leaders as Ty Dillon goes to the inside. Yes, that is Ty Dillon. Alyssa Greaves up into 2nd place as Winters slides back on the outside. Here comes Figgy Earnhardt on the inside of Pastrana. And, oh, he gets hooked! Means it into the wall. That's Reddick up and over. Caution is out.
The big one happening lap 1.
That is, Jocelyn's in it. Corey Roper is in it. Big damage for Tyler Reddick. Lex New is in it. Monica Takashima is destroyed. And so is Brad Smith. That car, I think Brad Smith might have gotten the worst of it. So it looks like Figgy just got turned by Grosjean. That's that lack of super speedway experience really showing there for the 62 car. Just too aggressive for lap 1. As
the field a little bit.
Yeah, Reddick's gonna be out. Brad Smith plows into Takashima there, and then into Reddick.
Let's hope everyone's okay.
I would think so. It was a big one, but nothing too spectacular.
If anything,
Let's
I think
see.
Takashima just got motion sickness.
Takashima's out, Reddick is out, Jocelyn is out, and Smith is out.
Abigail Taylor looking to avenge her teammate here.
Yep. Figgy Earnhardt is actually still in the top 15. Silver Winter is not far behind, but I would expect them to be coming to pit road here.
It looks like they're all pulling off into the pit road.
Yep, basically everyone who picked up damage in that crash I would expect to be pitting here. So that would include SVG, that would include Fred Jones, that would include Corey Roper, Saf Miglior, Lex New. Poor Lex has just not had any luck in these heats. Lex is out! Wow. Would not expect that. I did not think that had enough damage to take her out of the race. And Corey Roper is also out. We are going green this time. Ty Dillon leading him to the green flag. Then it's Navarro, Greaves, Blaney, Pastrana, Busher, Grosjean, McLaughlin, Moore, and rounding out the top 10 is Alex Dunn. Pace car's in.
Here comes Pacecom. Here we go again.
Sorry about that. We are green. Slow start for Greaves. Here comes Blaney on the inside. That's for second place. He got a great restart. Then Pastrana slides in front of Busher. That is for fourth now. Blaney going for the lead. And he's going to get that without much of a fight from Ty Dillon there. As Navarro goes way high, Kellen Moore to the inside. Grosjean 3 wide again. Be careful this time, Roman. Alex Bowman, Tony Breidinger dropping off this pack. They likely have damage. As is SVG. Now, if we look at the bubble positions, it is Taylor, Zane Smith, David Starr, Jimmy Johnson, Jordan Anderson, Daniel Hemrick in that fight. Right now, the bubble position belongs to, that's 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. David Starr. No, wait, no. 21. So that would be Jimmy. Okay, I think it keeps changing. I think it's Jordan Anderson now. Oh, wow. 4 wide again. David Ralston, Robbie Lyons, Simona De Silvestro, and George Russell, but they get away with it.
A lot of risky moves here.
Oh, yeah, as Kellen Moore is into the lead. Those 5 points would be big for her, trying to chase down Kurt Busch at the top of the standings. As here comes Blaney for the lead again. But I don't think he's got any help, so I don't think it's going to happen this time. Oh, he is there.
Oh, a lot of momentum on the corner here.
And Blaney's going to take that spot. Then it's Moore, Dillon, Dunn, Hayden, Pastrana, Ralston, Navarro, Greaves, Russell, Block. Back towards the transfer spot. Right now it's held by Jimmy Johnson. Then it's David Starr, Daniel Hemrick, Ryan Eversley, Abby Taylor, Jackson Van D, Myatt Snyder. And then as we go back, here's all the cars with damage. Tony Breidinger is really slow. I have a feeling these leaders might have to be dealing with these lead lap cars, or these lap traffic cars at some point, because they are very slow. Blaney still has the lead. Then it's Ty Dillon and Alex Dunn behind. Kellen Moore has dropped back to 7th place. And if we look back at the transfer spot, right now, it is Daniel Hemrick in 21st place. Jordan Anderson, 22nd. Scott McLaughlin, 23rd. Ryan Eversley, 24th. Yeah, that 82 car is very slow. It's clearly got some damage.
Might be trouble for Ryan Blaney here.
I don't know. He looks very strong. And he does have a teammate in 4th place. That's Pastrana. And, yep, there we go. Pastrana just broke up the train behind him.
Again.
Here comes Ethan Conway. He has come from all the way towards the back of the pack to get into this fight for the lead.
That 13 car's just trying to find a groove that's working for him.
Yep, that's going to be 3 wide for about 5th place. Kellen Moore, Ethan Conway, Alex Dunn. And Alex Dunn's going to get hung out to dry now on the outside of Russell and Block. As Pastrana's going to duck to the inside, look for 2nd place on Ty Dillon. They've kept it clean since that first lap incident. I guess they got a bit too excited with the double file restart.
They've seen firsthand just what Daytona can do to them.
Oh, yeah. Now, will Kellen Moore go for the lead here? I think she will. Can't. Oh, can get to the bottom. I thought Blaney was about to block that. As here comes Conway for 2nd. Back towards the transfer spots. It is Ryan Eversley. Something must have happened here. This pack has tightened up a lot. Noel Nichols has dropped back into it. Now, we've got a couple of drivers here, in fact, quite a few that didn't make the first race. So you've got a lot of drivers eager to get inside these transfer spots here. They want to be racing. As here comes Taylor going for the front of this group, as is Myatt Snyder on her inside.
Taylor's always been an aggressive one. She really wants to make the 500 here.
As we look towards the front, Greaves is almost dropping off this pack. De Silvestro is. And where the hell did David Ralston come from?
Quite a charge from him here.
As Kellen Moore still holds the lead. Here comes George Russell for 2nd. About halfway through this first heat, here comes Pastrana for 2nd, getting pushed by his teammate Blaney and then Sofia Navarro behind. Uh-oh, that's a lap car. Tony Breidinger. I knew it was going to happen. As we look at the transfer spots again, it's now Jordan Anderson leading this group, followed by Ryan Eversley. But everyone in this group is still absolutely in this. As Moore is going to get slowed way down, so is Blaney. What is Tony doing? She blocked both lanes.
She's just holding up the middle now.
She managed to block every single lane there. Nice one, Tony. As that's gonna screw over Ralston and Ty Dillon the most. But all of these guys are gonna make this race unless something catastrophic happens, so I wouldn't be too concerned about any of them. As Blaney is back to the lead.
Taking advantage of Tony's desperation to stay on the lead lap there.
That was never going to work.
Sometimes called desperate measures, Jordan.
As next car to go a lap down is Shane Van Gisbergen, but they're quite a ways away from him. If we go through the top 10 now, it is Blaney, Moore, Navarro, Conway, Grosjean, Russell, Block, Smith, Pastrana, and Greaves. As Moore has retaken the lead, now here comes Ethan Conway.
Can't quite make the pass from here.
Here comes Navarro for 2nd on Conway. I don't think she's got the momentum this time, though. Never mind, I was
maybe.
wrong. She's got a push from George Russell. Back towards the transfer spots. Right now, it is Eversley, Taylor, and Johnson at the back of this pack, and at the front of it is Anderson, Van D, Snyder. I would think they probably just got scrambled up by Tony. No, where is Tony? Ah, there she is.
Dropping way back here.
As Robbie Lyons has some trouble getting around Tony as well. That could drag Busher and Lyons into this fight. I'm unsure of whether they need to make a pit stop in this heat. Caution's out! Blaney! Blaney and Navarro are in it! Was it Grosjean again? It was Grosjean again. Conway's in it. Block is in it.
A lot of cars were crowning out a caution here. This is the chance they needed.
Some of these cars should be okay. Some of them will not. I think Conway will be okay. The others, I really think they're going to have a hard time making this race. I don't know why Grosjean gets to go so far ahead of Blaney and Block. As Navarro is out. Navarro will not be making the field.
He's looking so good, too.
As I just realized I forgot better cautions. It shouldn't matter in this, though. Looks like everyone just came off of pit road.
Hunter's messing her back end.
Damn, we're still not going green. Going green this time. We'll be restarting with about 9 to go. Pace car is going to be coming in here. Moore leads from Pastrana, Smith, Dunn, De Silvestro, Busher, Lyons, Anderson, McLaughlin, Johnson. Did Tony get sent to the back? She did not.
Here we go again.
We are green. Good start for Moore. Dunn to the inside of Smith for third.
Here comes that 70 machine.
Here comes Simona De Silvestro in that 52 car, the Mercury. Trying to be the first Mercury to make a race this year. The only other Mercury in the series is Jeff McDuffie, who's going to be really struggling to make anything. As Moore holding the lead. Ooh, Blaney is slow. He ain't making this race. Oh, wow.
I'm really surprised that,
This is mayhem. Cars are pitting. Why are cars pitting?
Hold on a minute. This could change everything.
Ty Dillon leads from Drew Hayden, Alyssa Greaves, and Ethan Conway. What in the world happened to David Starr? Is he out of gas? I think David Starr's out of gas.
Quickly.
This is going to get very interesting.
I think a lot of these cars made the mistake of not pitting on the pace laps.
Yeah, they should have pit under caution. I don't know what they were thinking. The only reason they're going to get bailed out is because there aren't 21 cars that pit. Ty Dillon still leads from Drew Hayden, Alyssa Greaves, David Ralston. Then it's Taylor, Conway, Nichols, Van D, Winters, Eversley, Block, Bowman, Van Gisbergen, Conway, Grosjean, Snyder, Blaney. David Starr is out of gas. Pastrana, Moore, De Silvestro. There are going to be so many fast cars missing this race because they decided to do that. And they're going a lap down. That's McLaughlin going a lap down.
This is a painful lesson in pit strategy here, Jordan.
Oh, yeah. That's an understatement. Who is in 21st place right now? Alex Dunn. Kellen Moore will still be in. Simona De Silvestro will still be in. Travis Pastrana will still be in. David Starr's on pit road. Ryan Blaney will still be in. I can't believe some of these wrecked cars are going to make this race. As here, Drew Hayden has taken the lead. Drew Hayden is leading. Question is, will we see any more mayhem? Hayden leads from Greaves. Then Russell's a lap car. McLaughlin's a lap car. Ralston is third. Fourth is Ty Dillon. Migliore and Jones are also lap cars. I just realized some cars that are absolutely not going to be able to hold the draft are about to make this race.
Could be an interesting 500.
Yeah. As Greaves has taken the lead.
More to go here.
Ooh, Hemrick almost takes out your leader. Here comes Ty Dillon. He's back into second. Ralston is third. Fourth is Hayden. Fifth is Van D. Sixth is Taylor. Seventh is Nichols. Is there any interesting battles happening around the promotion spots? There is not. It's between Lyons and Dunn, it looks like. Unless any of these guys can catch up, but that seems unlikely. Whoa, Greaves stuck on the outside. David Ralston is into the lead in the Pontiac. And now here comes Ty Dillon.
With a push from the Interstate Batteries Machine, he is back into the lead.
That is Scott McLaughlin in the Super Motorsport number 27 car. 3 to go. Greaves is still third, pushing Hemrick. No, up to second now, past Ralston. George Russell, what are you doing, man? Jordan Anderson has dropped back. It's not going to matter, though. Coming to 2 to go. Dillon leads from Greaves. Ralston third. Nobody else is in this. Jordan Anderson will be a factor. And he's going to block Greaves. But that could actually work out for her because now she's got somebody to draft off of. Never mind, he's going to help Ty Dillon. But Ralston is pushing Alyssa Greaves, although not anymore. Now here comes Ralston for second, and they wreck!
Oh, no.
Caution will be out. Jordan Anderson's in it. Scott McLaughlin, Fred Jones, Saf Miglior. Thing is,
Didn't quite make it to the white.
that doesn't matter because we don't have green-white checkers in heats. No, Conway pit. People pit. Conway's gonna miss the race. Oh my God! I can't believe one of my drivers is about to miss the race that way. That's so annoying. Final lap for Ty Dillon. God damn it. Ethan, come on, man. Ty Dillon wins Heat 1.
Have you ever?
Okay, I need to put down the DNQs.
Big moment for Abigail Taylor. She's the first Good Smile racing car to make the 500, or a race in particular for that matter.
Okay, there we go. On to Heat 2. Winner is Ty Dillon, right. All right, let's get Heat 2 started. We will bump Heat 2 down to just 24 laps because I probably made those a little bit too long. It's fine. As long as the drivers in each heat are on an even playing field, I don't think it matters if the heat lengths are a little bit different. There'll still be a pit stop either way.
Drivers to cars.
Pole is Kawamoto.
Drivers to your cars.
All right, Kawamoto is on pole. Then it's Menard, Zilich, Caruth, Hayden, Fixon, Gilliland, Kurt Busch, Chastain, Casper Neves. Question is, are we going to see a big one on lap 1 again?
Hope not.
It's quite possible.
Let's hope they learn from Heat 1's mistakes.
I don't know. You have to make them pretty aggressive to get them to crash on green flag runs, which means restarts are dangerous. But we'll see. We are green.
Here we go for Heat 2.
Kawamoto has a good start. Here comes Zilich trying for the lead. And he will get it. Kawamoto kind of just gave him the bottom there. No point in fighting so early, I guess. As Zilich is just gone in the distance. That's not going to last long, though. As that's
Well, they don't wanna wreck on
Nikolopoulos
lap
way
one
off
now,
the
do
pace
they?
at the back. Hey, look at that. They're clean so far. Never mind. God damn it.
You just... you just
Ooh,
had to open
McDuffie
your-
just... What is Con Nikolopoulos doing? Who made it through? Not many. Conroy has... Or no, Zilich has the lead, then it's Conroy. Menard is wrecked. That had to have started up here. Oh, Ross. It was Chastain. And that's going to take me out of this race, I would think. The question is, who's going to be left?
Daytona's looking like a demolition derby today.
Nobody's out yet, but I know that's about to change.
Oh, we had somebody smoking.
I don't know. I don't see it. Wow, even your pole sitter Kawamoto has damage. Also, where the hell did
Poor
Catherine
Harvard
Ledge
game.
come from? Okay, who's out? Nikolopoulos, McDuffie, Karam, Martin, Menard. I'm out. Gilliland is out. Chastain is out. The question is, how many
Martin's out.
cars are actually competitive still? I have no clue. It's really hard to tell sometimes. It's very unfortunate for McDuffie and Nikolopoulos that they both plowed in there, because this would have been one of their best chances to make a race. Pace car is going to be coming in here. Zilich will be leading Conroy to the green flag. Then Sieg, Castro Neves, Lej, Grala, Cirone, Storm, Wallace, and rounding out the top 10 is Said. We are green.
Zilich pulling away a little bit.
Yeah, he's looked very good at these tracks. He had a great start there. As here comes Sieg for second. Oh, wow. These cars are really slow.
Going to be a big difference between who's competitive and who's not right now.
Oh, yeah. This is a big opportunity for some guys like Jeffrey Earnhardt, Ryan Vargas, Timmy Hill, Boris Said to make a race that they normally would not be able to. as Conroy has plummeted back. He's back to about 10th place there. Did I hear tire screeching? I did not. I was imagining things.
You're gonna be hearing tires screeching in your dreams tonight, Jordan.
More like my nightmares.
Accurate.
Leader is Grala. Zilish has gotten swallowed up by the pack a bit here. Then it's Castra Neves in second. Cirone third. Zilish fourth. Fifth is a battle between Storm and Sieg. Yeah, these three are definitely not making the race. And it's not looking good for Kurt Busch either. Which would be crazy after how dominant he was last week for him to miss the race. As Sieg is dropping back. Grala still holds the lead.
Tony pulled.
Hmm?
Those lap cars pull what Tony pulled last heat?
We'll see. They're going about the same speed. If we look at the battle for the transfer spots, who's in it right now? 21st is Leah Van Winkle. 22nd is Raja Karuth. 23rd is Boris Sed. Then it's Timmy Hill, Carson Hocevar, Ethan Hayden, Akane Kawamoto, Grill Clinton. Back towards the front, it is still Kaz Grala, still all Kaz. Then Castra Neves and Wallace. Here comes Bubba. He's good at these tracks. And here he comes up to second place.
Trying to get momentum to the lead here.
As they're 3 wide behind, that is Conroy, Cirone, and Castra Neves. And now it's Vargas, Lee, and Castra Neves. Castra Neves getting hung out to dry on the outside there. Nothing you can do when that happens to you. Just gotta ride it out and wait for an opportunity to jump back in line. But he's still stuck 3 wide almost there going into the corner, but Daniel Suarez pulls in front of Ray Storm and gives him an opening to get at least into the regular top line rather than above everyone else. As Grala still leads. He's looked strong today. It's a battle between Zilish and Wallace for second, then Lej behind, Conroy fifth. As Lej is now up into third.
That Red Bull racing machine just trying to run away with it.
Yep, I believe they're the only Red Bull car. Nope, there's Greg Galding in this heat, but he is fighting for a transfer spot. It is not looking good for Kurt Busch. As here comes Zilish for the lead, and then it's 3 wide behind for third. That's Ryan Vargas on the inside. That's Conroy getting left out to dry a bit there this time. Now here comes John Oppenheimer. And Daniel Suarez. Gaunt Brothers have looked amazing today. I don't know where this speed came from, but Gaunt Brothers look amazing as we're 4 wide. Lee, Castra Neves, Wallace, and Sieg, I believe that was.
Coke and Pepsi cars trying to battle it out here.
Here
And
comes
Caution Neves gets
Zilich.
right between them.
Still 3 wide behind them. Now it's Castroneves, Wallace, and Sieg. Seriously, where did this Gaunt Brothers speed come from? Both of their cars are in the lead pack. I don't even know how that happened. Hell, I don't even know how they ended up in the same heat. There's only 2 cars. They're supposed to be in different heats, but it's fine. It's Gaunt Brothers. As Zilich still has the lead. Then 3 wide for second. Gralla, Lee, Sieg. Wallace looked like he wanted to make it 4 wide there, but chose not to. Now just hanging out behind Sieg, looking for a chance to make a move. Goes to the outside, but I don't think that's going to work out for him. Now Castroneves going to get to his inside. Now Castroneves takes third, and we've got contact. Lee and Storm almost getting together there. Or sorry, they did get together, almost causing a wreck there. I believe there was some contact from Daniel Suarez as well. I think that may have been a Code Brown moment for Kaz Gralla on the outside there. As Castroneves...
Since lap 1.
Yeah, they have kept it clean since that lap 1 crash. I wonder if we're gonna go 3 for 3 on lap 1 crashes in the feature.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be something, all right, and that something is a disaster.
You said it.
I say that. It's NR 2003. It's not a big deal. This pack has put together some good racing. Here comes Bubba. Can't quite get to the inside of Zilich, but he wanted to.
Zilich slammed the door on him.
We are about 2/3 of the way through this heat number 2. Now here he comes, going for the lead.
Finally got some clean air in front of him.
And he will take P1. Bubba Wallace, your new leader. Castroneves behind. And then it is Lee and Zilich battling for third. Here comes Castroneves for the lead. You know, that Indy skill does transfer over pretty well to the other bigger ovals, even if Indianapolis is shaped a bit weirder than the others. Now here comes Tina Lee. Then it's Catherine Ledge behind. We've got women 1, 2, 3. Lee, Ledge, Cerrone. Uh-oh, lap cars. Here we go again.
Let's hope they don't block the whole field.
Lee goes high. Ledge stays low. Hemrick goes on the apron almost. Sorry, that's Gralla, not Hemrick. Hemrick's the 84. Lots of people getting held up. Storm going on the grass. I don't know what that was. Ray, just for future reference, the pass in the grass was not an intentional move. As Zilich has really gotten screwed over here, as has Bubba. But they're all in transfer positions anyway, so it don't matter. Now Lee has the lead from Castroneves. Then it is Cerrone and Gralla side by side for third behind the lap cars of Ricardo and Poole. The question is, will we see cars pitting in this shortened heat? That is a big question, because that could totally change things, as Castroneves takes the lead from Lee. Now here comes Gralla with a huge run. 5 miles an hour faster than the other cars around him. I don't know where that speed came from. Now back to the transfer spots. It is a fight right at the back of this pack between Latifi, Carruth, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Leah Van Winkle. Lots of different cars fighting for this spot. BJ McLeod, Casey Kane, Charlie Martin is in this. As that's going to be Chase Elliott getting screwed over a bit by, that's Evelyn Painter, the lap car. I don't know what Latifi is doing. Why would you try to go behind the slow car? Okay, back to the leaders. Vargas is pitting. They are pitting. Allmendinger also on pit road. Here comes Oppenheimer to pit road. Pool. Question is, will they do a splash and dash, or are they taking full fuel stops?
There goes Oppenheimer.
That was a pretty quick stop. They are not taking tires. That looks like a splash and dash to me. As Allmendinger comes back on the track. Question is, can anyone make it to the end without a stop? I'm going to guess probably not.
They'd be running on fumes.
As here comes everyone. Everyone except for Ryan Sieg. Whoa, Cerrone! Just about got it slowed down. Almost had a Rick Ware Racing Daytona 500 moment there. I can't remember which driver is the one that did that. Oh, almost some contact there. As it looks like Gralla is the first off pit road from this group. The question is, will anyone be able to stay out? Here comes Sieg, and he is pitting. Then it's the 19 who already pit. So yes, everyone is pitting. And I think Gralla's got this in the bag. Oh no! Poor Catherine Legge is out! Just come on to pit road and instant retirement. That is tragic. That is tragic. She was running so well. She would have made this race easily. But that's going to open the door for someone. The question is who? As here comes the leaders coming up to Ryan Sieg. Will they pass him? I think Ryan Sieg might have this in the bag. I don't know. Ray Storm is into second place, and she is going to take the lead from Ryan Sieg here. Who's in the transfer spots? So that is going to hand a spot in this race to Boris Said. That is who will get in this race, thanks to Catherine Legge's misfortune. And now back to the leaders. White flag for Ray Storm, but Kaz Gralla's coming on the inside. And Kaz Gralla does have the advantage here. It's going to be very tough for Storm to grab this back. But it's possible.
Gonna come down to the wire here.
And Storm will dart to the inside. Can she get to the inside of Gralla? Yes! Here they come, side by side through turn 3. And Ray Storm is gonna have it. I don't think Gralla can come back. He cannot. Ray Storm will win Heat 2. Third is Sieg. Fourth is Castroneves. Fifth is Lee. Sixth is Zilich. And Boris Said will make the race in 21st place. All right, now time to write down the other DNQs. All right, that should be everyone. Let me put people's heat points in now. So that's 5 for Ty Dillon and 5 for Ray Storm. And now I've got to do the really tedious part. Go to our roster. And now I've got to cut out the 42 DNQs individually. Frankie Muniz isn't even in this anymore. In fact, I need to find Simona De Silvestro because she's supposed to be in this. Hold on. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, this one's corrected. Now, where is Simona De Silvestro? There she is. And then drop Frankie Muniz. All right, now start this again. Brad Smith is out. Takashima is out. Shit. Reddick.
Jordan, I think I need to bow out for a while.
All right, no worries. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Pleasure to be here.
Of course. Well, looks like it's just me for the feature then. That's all right. I already took Painter out. I'm looking for a car that I already took off the roster. Ah, shoot. Which Hayden car was it in that second heat? It was the 97. 73 made it. I've got one extra car. How do I have an extra car? Well, right now I have two extra, but once I get rid of Hocevar. Who didn't qualify for this race? I knew this would happen eventually. I was hoping it wouldn't be the second race. Shit, who DNQ'd? '21. It's Navarro, isn't it? Where's Navarro? It's not Navarro. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it's me. Duh. Alright, let's get this race started. 64 laps, that should do it. Alright, let's get this race started. Pole position goes to
Drivers,
Elio Castroneves. As we look towards the back of the pack, we've got some very
Drivers,
interesting cars in
to
this
your
field.
car.
McLeod, Snyder, Eversley, Said, Kevin Conway. All right, let's get this started. We are green. Good start for Castroneves. Slower start for Conroy. Pastrana on the inside. Here comes Gralla. Not a great start for Galding, as I see Greaves 3 wide at the back here. Now they're 3 wide for second place. Gralla, Pastrana, Conroy. Let's not go 4 wide on lap 1 this time, please. Please? Oh, God. They already are. All right, where's the lap 1 crash going to happen this time? Oh! It didn't! Look at that! They figured out how to do more than 2 corners without crashing. As here comes Bubba Wallace for the lead. Now Ryan Sieg to the inside. As everyone's still on the lead pack except for Kevin Conway. I kind of figured he'd do that. As Conroy has gotten stuck on the outside and just freight trained to the back. There he is in the middle of the pack between Gralla and Van Gisbergen back in like 15th or 20th place. Bubba getting sent back as well. As we've still kept it clean. Here comes Lee for the lead. Everyone's still on the pack except for Conway still. Although some of these guys at the back probably aren't going to be for long. McLeod, Snyder, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Van Winkle maybe. Lee has the lead. Here comes Casey Kane and Alex Bowman. That's Raja Karuth pushing Alex Bowman. That's the 44 car. Oh, man, they're totally not going to stay green for long. They're totally going to crash. But hey, until they do, this is some fucking spectacular racing. Uh-oh. I was looking a bit dicey there. Conroy's back to the inside and now pushing back to the front. There's the 2 Radian cars. 23 and the 34. Now here comes Alex Dunn to the inside, looking for third on Ken Block. Uh-oh, 4 wide, 4 wide. They made it work. And we are still looking good here. I cannot believe how long they have kept this green. My computer is not a fan of it. Goes from 144 FPS when we're not looking at the whole pack to 60 when we are. And there go the frames. 3 wide for second place. Conroy, Blaney, Block. Uh-oh, 4 wide again. Boris said, I hear crashing. There they go. Oh, Ryan Eversley up and over. Charlie Martin's in it. Myatt Snyder's in it. Abby Taylor's in it. Leah Van Winkle is in it. Oh, they wrecked again. Boris said. Chris Busher's in it. Emily Cerrone. All right, let's go see what happened there. So this started near... Oh, it started with Chase Elliott, Kellen Moore, and Emily Cerrone. And then Charlie Martin just had nowhere to go. Neither did Bubba Wallace. And then Eversley gets hit by Snyder. Lots of damage on Chris Buescher's car. And then let's see how this second crash happened. Oh! So it looks like Kaz Grala got turned. But I don't think anybody picked up any significant damage from this second crash. Unless somebody plowed into them, which it doesn't look like they did. Buescher's out. Charlie Martin is out. Chase Elliott is out. Ryan Eversley is out. Ryan Blaney leads him down pit road. I'm just going to sim until we get cars off pit road. Snyder is out. Blaney leads him off pit road. Moore has significant damage. So does Cerrone. Oh, why did Conroy pit there? Still not going green this time. Cerrone is out. Van Winkle is a lap down. Oh, sorry about that. We're green. Went a little bit too far. Blaney leads from Lee and Winters, then Oppenheimer. Lyons, Dillon, Vargas, De Silvestro. This is an interesting pack right here. I don't know about that strategy call, Ethan. As here comes Silver Winters for the lead. That's the 22 car. Uh-oh, 4 wide. Simona De Silvestro made it work, though, up to second place. What a run for her so far. But she's about to get swallowed up by the pack, I think. Here comes Alex Dunn. Here comes David Ralston. Uh-oh. Oh, guys, you can't handle 4 wide. Stop it. Big crash again. Started with Ralston. Lots of cars involved. Ty Dillon with significant damage. Casey Kane went up and over. Ryan Blaney's in it. Alex Dunn is in it. Tina Lee's in it. Robbie Lyons in it. Ryan Vargas. BJ McLeod. That is a lot of junked race cars. That is the big one. Well, at least they waited until lap 10 for the big one this time. Heavy damage for Bubba. Kevin Conway's got a lot of damage. Kellen Moore's destroyed. So is Kaz Grala. Heavy damage for Van D. Something's wrong with Taylor's car. Suddenly slowed, not... Oh, nope, we're back up to speed. I don't know what happened there. Leader is Winters in the 22 car still. Blaney is out. De Silvestro's out. Grala's out. Van D is out. Ralston's out. Dillon's out. Kane's out. Conway is out. Wallace is out. Conroy is out. How did he get taken out there? I did not think that would have done enough damage to eliminate him from the race. Well, he's still going to get 25th. We are on lap 14 of 64, and there are 25 cars left in the race. All right, not going to skip too far ahead this time. And McLeod is wrecked. Suarez is wrecked. Lots of cars with damage. Silver winners leading them to the green flag, followed by John Oppenheimer and Ken Block. And we are green. Started that way too early. That was a very long pause there. Winters had a good start. Castroneves up to second already. Slow start for Oppenheimer and Block. That's going to give a good opportunity to Greaves, Hayden, and Nichols as well. Oh man, we still got 50 more laps of racing. Castroneves leads from Storm and Greaves, then Winters and Oppenheimer. We've got how many cars in this lead pack? 16. And then a bunch of junked race cars. And my God, Van Winkle is unbearably slow. Here comes Winters looking to take second place back. And they get it done. SVG third. Oh, big block by Castroneves there. Boris Said dropping off the pack. So now it's only 15 in the lead pack. That is so slow. Almost a minute-long lap time at Daytona. As SVG goes for the lead, and he will take it. The crazy thing is, I think they might not be done wrecking. But we shall see. Castroneves and Van Gisbergen having a good battle for the lead here. Then it's Winters, Galding, Sieg, Zilish, Carruth, Nichols and Pastrana, Oppenheimer, Greaves, Block, Storm, Hayden, Bowman. And then it's the wrecked brigade. Three wide for second place. Uh-oh. They're making it 4 wide. Oh my God, here they go again. Oh, wow. What a save. I don't know how they didn't junk the rest of the lead pack there. That was incredible. I don't know how they did that. But that has completely split up the lead pack here. Castroneves still leads from Winters, Van Gisbergen, and Galding. Then it's Sieg, Carruth, Pastrana, Nichols, Zilish, Storm, Oppenheimer, Bowman, Greaves, Block, Hayden, Said. The question is, will this bigger group have the speed to track down these 4 leaders? because I think this group will consolidate even more with time as well. I think these two groups will join together and also pick up Sieg. As here comes Winters, getting a push from Gray Galding. Now Galding wants the lead. See, this is going to help those cars behind catch up for sure. Galding is not going to be able to make a move for the lead there, and neither is Winters. Castroneves keeps it. That's the kind of move that will bring other drivers back into this fight. In fact, Sieg is catching up, and he doesn't even have a drafting partner. Oh, Van Winkle! Going a lap down. Uh-oh. Sieg plows in! Wow. That changes things. Here comes Nichols, just about avoids it. Carruth is going to get slowed up massively. Going to get blocked by Sieg. Man, this lead pack is completely splintered into pieces. Van Gisbergen has dropped off the top three. Sieg is wrecked now, probably. Carruth just got held up massively. Boris Said is gone. Boris Said's already 15 seconds back. The question is, who is going to be your points leader after this race? I think if things finished how they are now, Alyssa Greaves would be your points leader. Pretty sure. And in terms of teams, it would still be 23-11 because of SVG running fourth. In fact, they would expand that lead because the second team in points, Radiant, would be their best cars running in eighth. Now, where's Raja Carruth? He is running 15th. Gem Motorsports, his team, is third in the team standings, and their other car, Saf Miglior, did not make this race, so they're relying on him getting a good finish today. As SVG takes the lead, but Zilish is going to want that. Where is Sieg? Where did he end up? Oh, he's still in this. Guess he didn't pick up as much damage from Van Winkle as I thought. Oh! The lead pack has come back together as McLeod and Dunn go a lap down. Okay, that's going to let SVG get away at the front, but it's not going to stay that way. Just go around the outside of the lap cars, you doofuses. As Fixin, Storm, Castroneves, Pastrana, and Oppenheimer are going to get held up massively here because none of them know how to pass a lap car. This lead pack has completely broken apart. There's nothing left of it. As SVG leads from Connor Zilic, Silver Winters, Gray Galding, and Elio Castroneves. Alyssa, come on. Everyone else has gotten past. Why can't you? So that'll drop her into the second group with Nichols and Sieg and these other guys. As Carruth is dropping off of that pack. Sieg has not had a good time with lap cars in this race. Now here they come for the lead again. It's Zilish and Winters. SVG blocks. Now Zilish goes down again. And he will take the lead. honestly think, unless there's a caution, it comes down to one of these four. I don't know, maybe somebody 5 through 8. Okay, yeah, they're in this still. Question is, when are we going to start seeing pit stops? Probably very soon. Can these lap cars please stop going side by side? They're blocking the entire track. As here comes Gray Galding. And Pastrana's back into this. Now SVG and Castroneves and Zilish are going to get dropped back. Van Winkle's about to go 2 laps down. Winter still leads from Galding, Pastrana, Oppenheimer, Storm. Now we'll see how this group gets past these lap cars of Lyons and Vargas. Can the AIs please stop blocking the entire track? They were up top and then they went low. Make up your fucking mind if you're a lap car, Jesus. And now they're going side by side again. Just awesome. The 23 and 06 just do not know how to get around lap cars, apparently. Like, guys, it's not that hard. Why isn't the 23 even trying? I don't know what the AI is doing. Castroneves takes the lead. Three wide for the lead. And SVG will take it. Got a 7-car lead pack here. Then Nichols, Zilic, and Block behind. Then Bowman, Sieg, Greaves, Hayden, Caruth, Sed, Lee. Lee is caught up to Sed. Taylor. And then those are your lead lap cars. We have 18 cars on the lead lap, about to be 17. We are not going to have many finishers on the lead lap here. As they're 3 wide behind. Not anymore. But I think it was Castroneves, Storm, and Winters. Here comes SVG to pit road. Good timing for that as they get to lap traffic. Pastrana will take the lead. Oh, this is going to be very interesting with what time they're pitting. Will anyone be able to make it to the end non-fuel with one more stop? I think the answer is no, but I think someone's going to try. As Zilic and Bowman, Lyons are also down, so is Suarez. Now, here comes Boris Sed to pit road. Castroneves has the lead. Pastrana's dropped back to 5th. Now, Pastrana is going to come to pit road, as is Storm. And Nichols. And Hayden. Vargas coming to pit road as well. Looks like these two are taking the opportunity to draft with each other for as long as they can before they pit, while they've got some clean air, which isn't a bad idea. That's Greaves in the 23 and Sieg in the 06. And they are both coming to pit road this time. As is Taylor and Block, and Winters, and Galding, and Oppenheimer, and your leader, Castroneves. Who is net leader of the cars that have pit? I think it might be Pastrana. I think it's Pastrana. Winters is the first off out of this group. Now here comes Storm for the lead. Not technically the lead. No, it is not going to be the lead. It will not be the lead. Leader is Silver Winters, followed by John Oppenheimer, Elio Castroneves, Greg Galding, and it looks like staying out longer was the better strat there. As these two have gotten up to speed and they'll still be pushing each other. Here comes Bowman. Maybe we'll join this group? Or is he's gonna try to slingshot around the outside, but Sieg is gonna block. Interesting choice to block that run. We'll see if it works out. As here comes Caruth off pit road. He is quite a bit behind this lead pack. Leader is Oppenheimer, about to put the 17th place Boris Said a lap down. And Van Winkle about to go 4 down. As Oppenheimer gets around Said, Winters is having some trouble. Oh, that's Van Winkle again. And Ray Storm got screwed. That could be an opportunity for Boris Said, though. Try to stick on this group and see if he can get a few positions from when they pass other lap cars. As Tina Lee goes a lap down. Leader is now Winters. Oppenheimer must have gotten slowed down. Now Pastrana into the lead. I think this fuel strategy is going to be very interesting, though. It'll be very interesting to see if anyone can push it to the end. As here comes some more cars past Oppenheimer. Alyssa, what are you doing? Caution's out! Who is it? I saw it. I saw dirt. I would assume that would be the cause of our caution. Oh, it's Greg Galding. Greg Galding and Silver Winners. Trying to get around BJ McLeod. And that is our third caution of the day. And that is going to spice up the strategy as well. Who's going to pit here? Leader is Pastrana. I don't know why the pace car picked up Robbie Lyons. Here come people to pit road. Who stayed out? Pastrana stayed out, Van Gisbergen stayed out, Storm stayed out, and Hayden stayed out. "15 cars on the lead lap. So leader will be Pastrana, then Van Gisbergen, Storm, Hayden, Van Winkle's pitting, then Castroneves, Galding, Oppenheimer, Block, Nichols, Bowman, Greaves, Zilish, Sieg, Winters, Carruth, and I think that's all your lead lap cars. Yes, it is. Carruth is in 15th. Going green this time, and I'd expect to see the lap cars dropping back. And they are. Uh-oh. The AI is a bit confused. Guys, you can drive through each other. Just hit the gas. You can drive through each other. Alex. It would be nice if the lap cars wouldn't, you know, block the entire track, though. I don't know what the AI is doing. I don't think they're gonna get back. Oh. Let him go. Okay, they just about sorted themselves out. Hell, not even everyone's gonna actually catch up. Okay, I really don't care if the lap cars end up starting way behind. That is fine with me. Lead lap cars are close enough. We are green! Could that actually be an advantage for, like, Greaves and Zilish? I don't know. I think they're just about going to have enough momentum to catch up, but that's about it. That is unfortunate for these three, because they're not going to catch back up, as Pastrana has the lead. Now here comes Storm. Then it's Van Gisbergen, 3 wide for 4th. Greaves, Nichols, Oppenheimer, Zilish, Bowman, Galding. Galding's got some damage. Then Carruth, Winters, Sieg. Galding's definitely not as fast. Doesn't seem to be, I don't know, is it affecting Silver Winters? Hard to tell. SVG has the lead now. Now here comes Greaves, getting a push from Zilish. Can't quite make it work, though. SVG holds the lead. Now here comes Zilish. It's 3 wide for 2nd place. Zilish, Greaves, and Storm. Greaves has got nowhere to go. Just gonna drop back like a stone through the middle there. As Pastrana cuts down to the inside. Castroneves behind, hanging on to the back of this pack. Here comes Alex Bowman to the inside. He's going to fight for second place. Uh-oh, 4 wide. Contact. Oppenheimer and Bowman, but they made it work. Just about. "20 laps to go here at Daytona." Okay, first lap cars are about half a lap behind, so they'll be at them not too far from now, but it's still going to be a little bit longer. As Hayden's up into second place. What a run for Drew Hayden today. He has done an incredible job in that 73 car. Then it's Pastrana, Nichols, Block, and 3 wide behind him. Greaves wanted to make it 4 wide, but probably a good thing that she didn't. And here comes Hayden for the lead. Drew Hayden. And he takes it. Getting a great push from Ken Block and Shane Van Gisbergen behind. Now it looks like Block is going to go for the lead. Looks like we've still got 11 cars on this lead pack. Yes. Then it's Carruth, Winters, and Sieg. And then Galding is a bit off the pace. And if we look at the cars that are a lap down, in 16th it's said, 17th Lee, 18th Taylor, 19th Suarez, 20th Vargas, 21st Lyons, 22nd Dunn, then McLeod, and Van Winkle is the last running car. Vargas, Dunn, Lyons, and McLeod are 2 laps down. Van Winkle is about to go 5 laps down. As Ken Block has taken the lead. Now Van Winkle goes a lap down. Or, sorry, another lap down. And Block is going to run away at the front, but that's not going to last. Look at that. Greaves got around a lap car. Now we'll just have to see if Sieg can do it now. As Hayden and Bowman are going to get hung out to dry here. That might be trouble for Hayden. But that is totally strung out the pack. I think they'll mostly get back together, though. Oh, McLeod going a lap down. Oh, Greaves did not get around that one. But that could be a blessing in disguise for some of these guys at the back of this pack who need as many cars as possible to try to get back up to the front. In fact, that has brought Carruth and Sieg and Winters into this. That has totally put them in this fight, because the only car that's got a significant gap is SVG, and the sole car is not going to be able to maintain that gap. Winters is still a bit far back, unfortunately, but everyone else, I think, is still in this. Now, the question is, what is going to happen with pit strategy? Who still needs to pit? I have no idea. As SVG is going to drop way back on the outside. He's got no help. Your leader is now Travis Pastrana by 7 thousandths at the line, but Storm takes it from him by the time they enter turn 1. And Pastrana back to 5th by the time they exit 2. If these two packs could come together, this would get very interesting again. as Nichols takes second from Zilish. Great run for Pastrana and Block today. They've done a great job. Ray Storm as well. She's been very good all day, including that heat win. As Nichols is going to drop back quite a bit here into the clutches of this group right here. Here comes Raja Karuth. And here are more lap cars as Pastrana goes for the lead. Daniel Suarez is the first lap car they'll get to. But then it's Lyons, Dunn, and Vargas ahead, I believe. SVG is pitting. Oh. Well, that makes things... There's 12 laps to go. There's no way any of these guys can make it to the end then, right? But that's still very bad for SVG. He's got nobody going with him. As Storm is going to get dropped back, as is Bowman and Oppenheimer. Leader is Pastrana. Here comes Zilish as they go to put Taylor 2 laps down. Zilish will take the lead. Then it's Pastrana, Block, Caruth, Greaves. Hayden is pitting. Storm is pitting. There's no way any of them make it to the end then, right? We'll see, but I really doubt it. Pastrana leads from Zilish and Greaves now. Then it's Oppenheimer, Caruth, Block, Nichols, Sieg, Bowman, and rounding out the top 10 is Castroneves. This pack has really gotten splintered by pitting and lap cars. Will any of these three be able to work together as Greaves takes the lead? Does anyone else pit? Pastrana pit. So I think everyone has to pit. As these three are actually going to come out in a better spot than I thought, I think. They're going to be able to work together. Pastrana comes off pit road. Back to the leaders. We'll see who pits here. Nobody. Interesting. Uh-oh. 3 wide at the front. Oppenheimer, Sieg, Caruth. Here comes Greaves on the inside. 3 wide with Nichols and Caruth now. Sieg blocks. Here comes Zilish with the push. Oh! Contact! Contact again! Greaves! Into the wall! Caution's out. Damn. Don't hit anyone, please. That is huge for Hayden, Van Gisbergen, Storm, Pastrana, because they're still on the lead lap, and they've made their final pit stop. Looks like some cars are pitting, some are staying out here. That's an interesting choice. Caruth and Zilish pit. Suarez pits, Winters pits, Galding pits. So that leaves Oppenheimer. Oh, wait. Hold on. Those four are still... They got picked up by the pace car. Why did they get... Why did Boris Said get picked up by the pace car? I don't know. So your leader's John Oppenheimer. Sieg hasn't pit. Nichols hasn't pit. Block hasn't pit. Why didn't Greaves pit? Going green this time. Castroneves, Vargas, McLeod pit. Greaves has the lead. So did Oppenheimer pit after all? How the hell does Greaves have the lead? I'm confused. So it's Greaves, Bowman, Carruth, Zilish, Winters, Galding, Oppenheimer, Sieg, Block, Nichols, Pastrana, Storm, Van Gisbergen, Hayden, Said. Pace car is in. I have no idea what's going to happen here. We are... Too early. We are green. Surprisingly good start from Greaves. She may actually still have the pace to hold on. I don't know. Never mind. No. No. Never mind. So that means your leader is Alex Bowman. Okay, yeah, that car's not on the pace. Not at all. Uh-oh. 3 wide for third. Block, Winners, Carruth. As we come to 4 laps to go. Bowman's pitting. So why wouldn't you pit earlier? Said is pitting. Taylor's pitting. Greaves is pitting. So why not pit under caution, you morons? Block has the lead. Ken Block leads. Second place is Connor Zilish. Then it is Ray Storm's a lap car. John Oppenheimer. I was hoping this pack would consolidate better. It really hasn't. Anyone pitting? No. Block has got a pretty substantial lead here, but that could end up being a mistake if they get a huge run on him. As here comes Carruth. It's a Monster Energy 1-2 right now, but John Oppenheimer trying to break that up with a Pepsi car. Then the McDonald's car behind. Man, these cars are making me hungry. Coming to 2 laps to go. It is still all Ken Block. Can anyone catch him? They are closing now. 2 laps to go. 23 ended up back in 15th. That is rough. Ray Storm is trying to drag Oppenheimer to the front here. I don't know if it's going to work, though. Oppenheimer now trying to get past. But does he have time to track down Ken Block for the lead? I don't know. White flag for Ken Block. 1 more lap to go. Traffic is a factor. Traffic is a factor. What are they doing? What is the traffic doing? Boris said, Abby Taylor, what are they doing? Now John Oppenheimer takes the lead. Second is Raja Karuth. Third is Block. Fourth is Zilish. Fifth is Winters. Oppenheimer's got 2 more corners to go. Block is still stuck behind Taylor. Zilish is right there, but does he have enough time? He goes to the inside. Side by side to the line, it is Oppenheimer by about a third of a car length. John Oppenheimer takes it. Two-hundredths of a second between John Oppenheimer and Connor Zilish there. Let's wait for all the cars to cross the line. Save the results. All right, that was an interesting finish. Thanks, Abby Taylor and Boris said. That was certainly an interesting race. So we will see you next time.